It's episode 103, and we're talking about balance, like work-life, work-work, life-life. You're watching Unbillable. Oh my God, look at this, this is all just people, new clients. You know what I mean? New client stuff coming in, which I like. You know, you got to have this stuff because when cases settle and your happy cases settle, you need new clients to come in. But the process of working on obtaining new clients and the process of working on existing clients is a balancing act. Look, there's work-life balance, the balancing of your life, like your personal life, what you do for fun, and the balancing of what you do for work, like, you know, vacation time versus work time. But then inside the work side, I mean, I'm the owner here, right? There's a balance of working for clients who are clients and then working to obtain new clients. As I like to say, like packing the pipe versus pushing the work through the pipe and out the other side, right? So there's balancing going on everywhere. I mean, let's be honest too, on the life side, there's a lot of balancing going on. How much time do you spend with your family? How much time do you spend with your friends, significant other, things like that, you know, alone time. So there's balancing that goes on everywhere. Like balancing how hungry I am and let's go grab food. You know, somebody tell me why it matters how you like your steak done. The ultimate judgment in life comes from how you like your steak done. God forbid you say you like well done. If you like well done steak, just get off the channel right now. I mean, that's insane. Why do we judge each other based on how we like our steaks done? Real quick, I don't like my steak well done. Take it easy. You don't need to turn off the vlog. I'm just saying, we judge one another as human beings, as attorneys, as business people, whatever. We judge each other on how you like your steak cooked. Right now we're on our way back to the post office. We have another Unbillable shirt to mail out. This one's sort of near and dear to my heart because it's going out to someone who reached out, a viewer, random person never met before, that happens to be going to the same law school that I graduated from many years ago, right? I mean, that's pretty sweet. I think that's pretty cool. And then also, Kid Dangerous, kiddangerous.com, check it out. They're the ones who make our shirts. They should be sending me a new shipment of shirts. I believe that's getting mailed today, so I won't get it today. I think I'll get it tomorrow. So, mailing some shirts out, getting some shirts in. The Unbillable merch machine. I mean, the only thing missing is money. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, I mean, if you think about it, there is some balance involved there too, because obviously I could charge money for the shirt, but like, this is the culmination of me doing nice for someone else, someone doing nice for me, and then me kicking it out to all of you Unbillies, right? Like I don't want to add a sales tax generated merch store to the list of things I need to do. Like, let's just cut to this, like, yeah, I like giving away the shirts because they're given to me, yes, but I also like avoiding the need to have a merch store, like, and all the things that come with it. The shipping part's easy. I have to come to the post office for work way too often anyways, so just dropping off a shirt's not a big deal. Where it becomes sort of a, you know, an issue would be if I had to like sell them and collect tax and never mind. Work-life balance, I chose life, not work. All right, we're back on the post office property, federal law here, not state property, not state law here, post office, federal government. We've talked about that before. I know you know it. Don't act like you don't know. Let's go, Luis. Where are we? We're eating food. Luis, are you happy now? The Crazy Chicken El Pollo Loco Day.
How was that?
It was okay. Look, you're going to make it look like we eat nothing but Mexican food on the vlog, and I'm okay with that. But more important than that, what's the proper way to heat up a tortilla? We just had a lengthy discussion about the proper way to do it, and I think the right answer is over an open flame. So you turn on your gas stove, and you rotate the tortilla over the heat. Luis educated me on a press and spin method in a pan. I'll have to give that a shot. I know you want to make this all about food. do whatever you want to do, but it's not going to change the fact that I'm a California licensed attorney and it's a legal and life advice blog. That's what this is, and I eat lunch. All right, fine. And look, therein lies the beauty of this whole thing, Luis. We're talking about balance, and even the vlog has its own balance of like the legal and the life and the food and the, you know what I mean? That's really what everything is. Over the weekend, I went out to dinner with a couple friends. A friend of mine who, I think his wife's about 8 of the 9 months pregnant, meaning she's like gonna be due in 3 or 4 weeks. And he's asking me like, what does he need to be ready for? Or what can he do to be ready? And there is no answer to these questions. There is no answer. You just try the best you can. Okay, number 1, you learn to swaddle. Lawyer's advice for any new dads out there. Let's just break this down real quick. Number 1, learn to swaddle. That is the process of wrapping the baby in the blanket. If you don't know what a swaddle is, learn what a swaddle is. Learn to do it really, really well. Number 2, the things you can do that you're not required to do. Like, you can't breastfeed to the dads out there, right? So, but what you can do is put the kid in the car and drive it around when the car makes the kid fall asleep. You can do that. So step up to the plate to do those things. I mean, I don't want to act like I wasn't perfect. I'm definitely not perfect. But, you know, I was willing to do the 3 a.m. drive. Be willing to do the things that you can. Be thankful for all the things that you don't have to do, like the breastfeeding, and for me, the poking and prodding by the doctor, like that. That's it. And I think the third thing is just wait till they're a little bigger. The baby stage, in my opinion, was rough. And when they're a little bit bigger, it gets a lot better. And once again, it brings me back to the whole point of this episode, which is balance. There's going to be things that you don't like. There's going to be things that you do like. Hopefully find a balance. There's going to be things that you can't do. There's going to be things that you can do. Find the balance. I mean, that's like, everybody wants to know what's the answer. What is the balance? Like, what's my balance? I don't know. It changes all the time. When I'm really busy at work, I try to like hype myself up to get the work done. And so my balance might be like, I don't know, 70-30 in favor of work, 80-20 in favor of work. But then sometimes I get kind of, I don't want to say burnt out, but like I get overworked. I get fed up with the process of litigating cases, of dealing with clients or opposing counsel. It's just the truth, right? And so then those days, maybe I'm leaving work a little bit early, or I'm showing up a little bit late, or I'm finding a reason to go home at lunch, or, you know, spending extra time with my actual family, my mom, my dad, you know, my kids, any of that stuff to help me like feel a little bit more leaning towards the life side. But all in all, in the grand scheme of things, that's where the balance is. So like maybe you're a newly married couple and you're gonna go through the experience of determining who's gonna do what, like who takes the trash out, right? I have a couple female friends of mine who've been complaining about how their significant others, let's just say, don't take the trash out. Okay, fine. But what is the score overall? I know that there might be one task that you do more than others. I clean the toilets in my house, all right? My wife doesn't clean the toilets in the house. I clean the toilets in the house. Does that mean it's unfair because I'm always cleaning the toilets and she's not cleaning the toilets? No. In the grand scheme of things, it evens out. She's doing way more stuff with the kids than I am. Does that mean it's unfair? I'm sure there are times where it might feel that way, but in the grand scheme of things, it should work out. So that's my answer when people ask me about like work-life balance or any kind of whatever balance. Everyone has to find their own. And you'll know when you feel comfortable with it. So I think for me, I'm a little heavier in the work side of things. I enjoy the work process. Maybe I'm not the greatest, you know, dad. I don't want to say it like that, but it's just kind of, I like the work side. So maybe I do a little bit more work. I'm more motivated in the work side. I probably cater more to that side than the life side. But you know what? It works for me. It works for the people around me. And that's really all you need it to do. It needs to work for you. It needs to work in your life. It needs to be your work-life balance, your work balance, your life balance, whatever it might be. If you like this episode, make sure you subscribe by hitting over there. And of course, watch other episodes like the one we did last week by clicking this episode right here down below us. And with that, you'll see us. We'll see you. Yeah, I went back to it on the next episode of Unbillable.